Congratulations to Nigerians. Congratulations to Nigerians as over 300 trucks of Nnpc have finally arrived at Dangote Refinery for what? To ensure that Nigeria will no longer suffer for what? Issue of fuel scarcity and all the rest of them. Many, we are not yet aware of the official rate of the current Dangote fuel price. But don't forget that Nnpc and Dangote have been in loggerhead for days or weeks. They have been arguing to the that Nnpc say they want a permanent office space in Dangote Refinery. So despite the fact that Dangote owns the refinery, despite the fact that Dangote controls whatever is in the refinery, Nnpc say they want a permanent space. Like about 10 staff of that 10 staff can also stay there and supervise and ensure what is happening in Dangote Refinery. Don't forget that in this particular agreement stuff, it also limits most of the marketers from accessing fuel directly from Dangote Refinery. It's a private investment, but the government in place through Nnpc want to make sure they take charge of whatever whatever is available to Nigerians. So for Nigerians to access fuel, Nnpc must be involved. So if it means that Nnpc will need to subsidize the cost of the fuel to make sure that Nigerians and the poor breathe and not be suffocated, and Nnpc will now have to play that middle role to ensure that things are normalized, to ensure that there's a stable price in the cost of fuel in Nigeria. But with this particular pattern, if really the government is serious and want to ensure that fuel is sold at an affordable rate, it's very, very simple. Nigeria, we have the petrol, don't we have it? We have the crude oil, don't we have the crude oil? Since we have the crude oil, and we have Kaduna Refinery not working, we have Rivers Refinery not working, we have many refineries that you can even imagine, but they are all not working. Reason seems to be political. Reason seems not to be known by me. But the thing is this: the marketers prefer buying fuel in a neighboring country. They prefer buying fuel from another country. So when we take our crude oil, we export it to a different country. End of the day, we also go back to the country and buy fuel. We also go back to the country and buy diesel. We go to the country and buy kerosene. We go to the country and buy different products, the product of the same crude oil that we export to the neighboring to other countries. So the reason why Nigeria as a country cannot have a refinery that is working is not yet best known to me, not best known to most Nigerians. Even under the present administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they campaigned and said they will make sure that our refineries are working. As of today, as I speak to you, I don't think our refineries are really working as supposed to be. If they were working, most NNPC should not be talking about Dangote refinery. They should be talking about the federal-owned refineries. But kudos, congratulations to Nigeria, that thank God that Dangote was able to build this particular refineries. And right now, you know that for over weeks right now, for days right now, most people were campaigning. Most marketers were saying no, yes, no. They were trying to argue and say no. They don't want it. Most people were even kicking against this refinery. Dangote on his own at a point saying, if he had known what he's facing right now, he will not even go to the refinery, because by doing this particular, venturing into this particular refining of petrol and crude oil and all the rest of them, he have even entered inside the cabal to destroy some of the businesses that was done for many years. Now, before now, federal people will just wake up in the morning, send quotation that they imported fuel in the country, and the federal government will pay them. People will wake up in the morning and they send quotation that they imported so number of fuel, petroleum products in the country. The federal government will pay them subsidy and all the rest. But now, with this current Dangote refinery being in place, it means that things are likely going to be checkmated if cabals will not hijack the process. So if cabals will not hijack the process and allow this Dangote refinery to breathe, if they not allow hijack the process, it means that things are going to work more effectively and efficiently. It means that if federal government are ready to sell fuel for 500 naira per liter, it's 100% possible. Why? Because we are the one that are still giving Dangote refinery the crude oil he's using to refine and give us fuel. We are still the one, and where we are getting it from, it is still much. It is still too much. There are some states in Nigeria that still have untapped crude oil that are yet to be tapped or harnessed properly by the government of the day. So it means that if the federal government are ready to make sure that fuel price right now is reduced to the barest minimum, they will do it. But what I don't like most times is that at the end of the day, most times different government agencies, the senators have come to the national television to say that fuel is petroleum products, they are also extremely very, very cheap in Nigeria. They base their fact based on the that in US the petroleum product like fuel is sold for about 2,000 naira thereabouts for a liter, and UK is sold about 2,000 naira per liter thereabouts. So but why in Nigeria is sold less than 1,500 naira thereabouts. But nobody come to talk about the minimum wage in those countries. Nobody come to talk about the living standard of this country, because you realize that in the same country where they buy fuel for 3,000 naira per liter, most people earn about 3 million naira if converted to the same naira. Some people earn about 3 million. Most people earn 3 million naira, 2 million. You can hardly see someone that earn less than 100,000 naira in a month. Anybody that is working. That's the reason why most Nigerians are fighting a way to leave the country. Go to UK to work, go to US to work, go to other foreign and advanced countries to work, because the exchange rate is also very, very high. So once people come to Nigeria and say people in Nigeria their fuel is cheap, they forget also that the people in UK that their fuels or petroleum products seems to be expensive. They forget the fact that they earn so much, they earn so high amount of money, so they can also afford to pay 3,000 naira per liter and earn more money. But the primary message is that over 300 trucks have arrived Dangote Refinery. They are more than 300. In fact, maybe by tomorrow they may get to 1,000 or 500. And number one, that massive job have been created. Massive job have really been created just by Dangote Refinery. And that's why I believe that nobody. One of the greatest problem that we face in this country right now is that our government, be in the state level, be at the federal level, they keep traveling to China, they keep traveling to US, they keep traveling to the foreign countries to beg them to come and invest in Nigeria. Nobody will invest in Nigeria more than Nigerians. Once we create a good economy for Nigerians, once we create an enable environment free from insecurity and kidnapping for Nigerians, Nigerians are ready to invest billions of dollars worth of investment in the country. Nigerians are ready to invest so much money in the country because it is their country. And they can never run away from their country. But someone that is their country, trying to convince him that this is the best place to invest, where tomorrow he will hear stories of insecurity in the Borno, Maiduguri, and flooding over here and there, which is also going to directly affect his investment depending on the location of that particular investment. So what am I trying to say? Nigerians are the best people, and they are the only people that can bring Nigeria from where it is to where it should be. So the federal government and intelligence should work tirelessly, effortlessly to ensure that they address security issues, to ensure they address the economic issues, to ensure that they address challenges and issues that Nigerians will see as factors affecting their business. So also ensure that the poor operate, and with that particular system, people can actually easily invest so much money in the country, invest the economy in the country, invest in real estate, but invest in infrastructure, invest in production, invest in manufacturing agencies, factors and all the rest of them, so that the economy of the country can actually breathe. So kudos to Dangote, kudos to Nigerians, kudos to the federal government, kudos to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that directed the Nnpc and other agencies to make sure that they sell crude oil to Dangote Refinery in naira, not in dollars. In naira, not in dollars. So Dangote will also sell back to Nnpc in naira back. Why Nigeria and its government actually work with work with the Dangote Refinery. We hope and pray that the federal government can also ensure that all our refineries, both in refinery, Kaduna Refinery, Rivers Refinery, Port Harcourt Refinery, every other refinery start working, so that we can also harness our potentials and our resources, and to ensure that we cannot be in Nigeria, who happens to be one of the biggest when it comes in Africa, one of the biggest when it comes to petroleum products, in crude oil. At the end of the day, we keep suffering for fuel scarcity and all the rest of them. So share this video, drop a comment and let us know what you think about it. Don't forget to follow Casa TV on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you.